Daunting Trump's border policies trends on social media.
Alright, Daddy Trump, you want to take us the f out of here? Come do this then. Look at the through your house. Look at the through your streets. Come get it.
But now, bounty hunters may be allowed to track them down for $1,000 each.
Hey, what's up, TikTok? Quick reminder to everybody in my comment section about the video and everything, sending me messages. I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm legal. I express myself how I feel about my brothers and sisters. You know, that's all I did.
Now, I'm not exactly certain if that guy was just trolling initially and changed his mind after the backlash, or is he somebody they're looking for and is just hoping this will cool off some of the heat. But regardless, if he is allegedly standing up for his friends on the site, boasting about how he's not scared of Trump, and posting it to TikTok of all places, that's only gonna bring in unwanted attention to your friends. Which is why I think this whole using this criminality for clout trend is going to backfire on a lot of people. But first, like and subscribe if you haven't already for more clips like this. As Trump's Secretary of Defense just posted about deploying 1,500 more active duty military personnel to the border, nearly totaling 4,000. Ever since the inauguration, ICE has been averaging about 1,000 arrests a day, and now, bounty hunters may be getting involved.
Bill that would allow certified bounty hunters to assist in identifying and reporting undocumented immigrants was introduced in the Mississippi House of Representatives. The bill, proposed by the DeSoto County District Attorney and authored by State Rep. Justin Keene, would create the Mississippi Illegal Alien Certified Bounty Hunter Program. This program would offer a $1,000 reward to registered bounty hunters for each successful deportation they help facilitate.
And although this sounds extreme, I think this is just the pendulum swinging the other way. As if you've watched this channel for a while, you've seen me complain how in places like San Diego or even Malibu, California, you can see entire boats dropping off 30 people with bags that run into black SUVs and get taken to who knows where, and even the local police are helpless to stop it. So now I think certain places are allowing their local state troopers to enforce border laws, and using licensed and experienced bounty hunters to supplement this would be the likely next step, because these left-wing media outlets keep trying to frame it as neighbors snitching out neighbors for having people without their papers hiding in their basement for a couple bucks. But that isn't this. And if this policy saves just one victim of another unnecessary crime, I think most Americans are willing to foot the bill. As people brazenly breaking our laws to come into the country is an actual social media trend.
Bag cheese, it only took 2 days or couple hours, you guys, and I'm back in the U.S. See, I told you guys, this immigration ain't gonna stop nothing, you guys.
Which may bring him some pretty unintended consequences.
Today I'm also signing an executive order to instruct the Departments of Defense and Homeland Security to begin preparing the 30,000-person migrant facility at Guantanamo Bay. Most people don't even know about it. We have 30,000 beds in Guantanamo.
It's crazy to think in 2016, Trump just wanted to build a wall. When Congress stifled his progress, he just let it stall. But in 2025, he went straight to reopening Guantanamo Bay, which if you haven't noticed 1 week in, Trump isn't playing any games. Now there are local politicians trying to stand in his way.
We know that San Francisco is a sanctuary city. We will always be a sanctuary city.
We want to be clear. The Sheriff's Office does not and will not take part in immigration raids or any federal law enforcement actions directed towards the immigrant community.
If you want a safe city, you must support a sanctuary city. Sanctuary city, the whole point, the whole purpose is to make sure that people feel safe.
But at least in Boston, Mayor Wu is being called in to testify regarding her sanctuary city policies, to which she is in part blaming Fox News.
But with Fox News embedded going along, with Dr. Phil, with this element of wanting to sensationalize and stoke greater fear about it. So we know that the federal government will continue to do what they do on the federal side. We will continue to do what we do on the city side, which is keeping everyone safe here.
And it's interesting to witness how both sides are seeing the same situation. People like me see this as, I want to make people safe, as we're sick of seeing criminals reoffend, creating new victims because sanctuary city laws defended them from deportation. But leftists like Mayor Wu, who apparently hates her own kids, as I had a whole video on how she made anti-white policies in Boston despite the fact that her own kids are white, which is beyond evil to me to sacrifice the futures of your own family to appease the liberal agenda, but that's an entirely different story. But back to Mayor Wu saying she also wants to make people safe, but the people she's referring to are criminals. It sounds absurd, but recall during the Summer of Love, you heard people marching through the streets chanting, "Who do we protect? Black criminals." So they aren't too shy on how backwards their whole movement became, as we're seeing protests in Dallas, Texas, all the way over to Georgia, and back across the country in San Diego, California. The whole stop in traffic to wave the flag of another country in order to stop the wants of the majority of this country serves almost as a reminder as to why people voted for Trump in the first place, because these ICE raids come to no one's surprise. Trump basically campaigned on the border and the economy and got a record-setting amount of votes. But again, I don't think there's much forethought in protesters blocking the streets to hide from the police. But despite these protests, normally busy stores are empty. Supermarkets are turning into ghost towns.
Mis amores, aquí rapidito, rapidito. Miren cómo está el Walmart vacío, sin gente. Ayer aquí no vino ni un solo latino.
And now, people are shopping so their friends can hide. I'm not heartless. I do understand families will help each other out, but I don't understand the need to broadcast that to the world. Hey, I'm aiding and abetting a criminal. Here's some video footage that could definitely locate where I am, alongside parts of my actual name. I sure do hope you don't follow me right back to the person I'm helping hide from authorities. It's almost like doing this favor isn't the reward. It's the imaginary social media points that are the real reason behind any of this. Because even the teachers feel the need to broadcast their resistance. And I don't know what's worse, the fact that she thinks blocking law enforcement from entering the schools is somehow the right thing to do, or the idea this may actually be kidnapping. I can't say for certain, but I guess the actual worst part is that she felt the need to set up, record, and post herself doing this. And the fact that she isn't the only one just makes me feel like this is definitely Chinese social media manipulation, as I can say with almost certainty, Douyin, aka China's version of TikTok, would never trend videos on how to defy federal law enforcement, and for them to purposely allow it to occur here just makes me think this mentality is definitely not beneficial to America. This is something artificially placed in our society, and these idiots fell for it, and they didn't even need any money, just those precious internet points. So let me know in the comment section if you think paying bounty hunters to get involved is necessarily a good thing, or it might backfire. And if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription, and we can chat again soon.